Very solid is an understatement, even.
Yeah, like super consistent.
On terms of fundamentals, by far the most solid in Oregon.
Probably. I don't know much about the Way Gamble situation.
Way Gamble's good too. And we see immediately PlantainPapi taking that lead and running with it. Oh, and getting him on the counter hit wall splat. Seems guaranteed.
Yeah, maximize the situation. You can get the knockdown. Hop kick from StrikeMist.
On that whiff. Not willing to risk the down forward two. Worried about getting low profile. Oh, but a huge float. And it played right. This is round.
We're just mashing.
A big combo. And for anyone viewing at home, do you guys see these numbers June is putting up? I mean, off a single launch. That one did not prove my point, but StrikeMist back with another devilish hop kick.
Corner carry, insane.
Very crazy. And that's high execution from StrikeMist. And they did make it a little easier, but that's still very impressive. Not quite a just frame.
Slide mix-ups on June Kazama?
You'd be surprised. Was that a duck or a step? Either way, StrikeMist firing back in round two. Whips the hell sweep. Not worried about it. No punish on it. These two just trading some pokes and a big float on a can or a hop kick. StrikeMist taking PlantainPapi downstairs. Really not letting off that gas until the hop or the can comes out. He's waiting for these. He knows to
nice
play
counter hit. Nice frame trap counter hit throw.
And a huge round three from StrikeMist. Very convincing. Let's see how PlantainPapi responds. With that new homing mid, plus on block, +4,
Sabaki.
Into a Sabaki launch. Now look at that damage off of Sabaki. It's not done yet.
I mean, it's your fault. You had to press the button.
You gotta press the button. A rare mistake we've seen from StrikeMist. Willie, and a huge down forward too. Unfortunately, Sidewall messing up this combo. Took a risk on that final round of game one. That move is Radar punishable, by the way. That gun. Oh, and the Sabaki doesn't connect, but the hit part of it does. StrikeMist trying to put him in the blender.
Ooh, nice little whip.
And a huge down forward two again. He keeps getting these massive launches right when he needs it most. Has wall spot been used? Wall spot is not. Huge damage. Whip on the combo ender. Oh, and that is game. StrikeMist 1-0 over PlantainPapi, coming back with a vengeance.
Yeah. I feel like if you're a fan of Portland and Pacific Northwest Tekken, this may be maybe the outcome that you want.
The outcome you want StrikeMist to win?
Maybe.
Maybe. I think
maybe a little biased.
I mean, PlantainPapi winning all three events would be quite insane, but we will see. And StrikeMist just off to a ripping start once again. I don't know who I want to play, that's for sure. I like that we can take these mics off. Yeah. This is a lot more comfortable.
All right.
Wall splat for PlantainPapi.
Wall pressure.
Look at that damage into the Oki. Oh, into a step. Only +4 there. Sorry,
block. Yeah, I believe that is the
counterplay. Yes.
Yeah, the counterplay from the new hotfix patch, right?
Yes, because they changed it from +8 or 6 to +4, and all of the moves from that stance are super linear.
Yes.
Of course, there's always the option to cancel. But when you get so many plus frames from that, who wants to do that? It's still new.
True.
I, for one, haven't played June until today.
You're like, it's fine. I watched the FDX video.
And a perfect from StrikeMist. That one was over quick to take game two. Oh,
we're
not
saying,
take game two.
We're saying I feel a fair amount of adaptation to the way Papi is wanting to structure his pressure and his offense.
PlantainPapi is looking for those lows. He's looking for those counter hits like that.
So is that move also with Sabaki?
I don't think so. I think it just high crushes.
Okay, it's just a standard crush. Because it definitely, every time I see it, it looks like it's eating a button.
Oh, and a huge step. Sidewalk saves lives. Not able to get the most off that combo. Dancing around each other. PlantainPapi loves canceling that 2-1 or 2-2. That move, but that time he goes for it. No duck from StrikeMist. Might result in his life.
Oh my god!
But no launch, no wall splat. PlantainPapi stays alive in this game too. And Tristan is eating some delicious looking food.
True.
Very true.
Just like this hop cake is going to lead to this really true
feasting on PlantainPapi.
All right, what's the Oki? Oh my, we still had a tornado?
Into the low, can't get up. Really not giving a chance for PlantainPapi to fight back while avoiding these sabakis and hop kicks. But that move, the forward two, is eating StrikeMist alive.
It's been eating a lot of things alive today.
And a lightning fast comeback from PlantainPapi. If StrikeMist isn't careful, game two could slip away, but a great step. Chooses not to get greedy with the punish. Dancing around each other. Oh, it's StrikeMist. You'd hope for a little more on that move, but
big hop kick.
And the first can of the game connecting, I believe. And look at this damage. Into Oki.
We mashed though, and sometimes it works. All right, blocks the can and is able to punish.
The lightning glare, getting the extension.
Ooh.
No grab. Great punish on that up forward three.
Oh, nice whip punish.
That's dead. StrikeMist 2-0 at the moment.
Yeah. So those two were for the last two. Now he's got to take one more.
Now he's got to take the lead. And of course, if PlantainPapi wins this one and StrikeMist wins the one after, they're technically tied. Not in bracket, of course. Up forward three, StrikeMist been loving that move.
Oh.
Instant heat burst once he loses his plus frames.
We got anti-airs in Tekken now.
We do.
Maybe they can put Akuma back in the game.
Maybe we could put him in Virtua Fighter.
I'd be down. I'd be down.
And a just unrelenting force, a 21-second round from StrikeMist.
Yeah.
Not letting his foot off the gas. Throws out the hop kick, but no punish on it. Although he does get counter hit launched.
When you got the games to work with, right? Like, why not try and smother your opponent a little bit?
Absolutely.
Big reversal hop kick.
This is definitely going to do more than potentially more than PlantainPapi's. Just a little less. But he gets the heat burst smash. I'll get it right one time.
Goes for the
really
throw.
fishing for that grab. I'm wondering when he's going to mix it up with the 1+2 break. Oh, gets clipped by the spring.
I think it might just be fishing for a counter hit with the throw.
The 1+2 is a specialty of Leo, though. And a massive down forward two. StrikeMist with these whiff punish launches.
Yeah, no, there's just a classic Tekken step down forward two. Like, people have been doing that since like
small Tekken. Since down forward two and stepping has existed.
Tekken 5.
Horrible game, by the way.
Mishimas are good in that game, so I like it.
That's fair. Maybe that's why it's horrible. And gets that counter hit. The 1+2 side switch wall splat. Who let him have that?
Who let the dogs out?
Oh, and the grab. Canned. PlantainPapi hanging on.
Rage art?
Wild rage art.
Yeah, just kind of
gets the punish.
Just kind of sending it.
StrikeMist.
Interesting decision. I'm not sure if that rage art would have killed.
Making big dog decisions right now. And a huge down forward two. We can hear Sheeta popping off for him. No punish on the power crush. and the up forward 3 that StrikeMist loves so much. Duck on the grab, no punish.
All right.
Huge wall splat.
Although
70 damage, 77 damage. Can't step that move at the wall.
oh, big frame trap.
Got out of it, but a huge heat smash to tie this third game up. StrikeMist on set point. PlantainPapi hanging alive on this loser's side.
The peanut gallery losing their mind.
Oh, it's StrikeMist taking a commanding lead to start the game.
Oh,
No Sabaki on the heat burst.
oh, excuse me, that's a heat smash? No, it's a heat burst. I'm lying. I'm
That
just
was
lying.
heat burst.
I'm just lying on commentary.
And a massive float. It shouldn't kill, but it puts StrikeMist in a great position.
We do a little down jabbing.
We do a little down jabbing. Maybe not there. No punish on the Sabaki, and that parry hits. Chooses to cash out rage early. Maybe the axis or this threat of the wall. Oh, and PlantainPapi taking his first game with that massive gun move. That is technically rage art punishable. Did you know that? You can punish that with a rage art.
I guess in theory that means I can punish you with perfect electric.
You can. Electric is a good way to do it too. Doesn't even have to be perfect.
I thought at 15 frames.
No, it's like minus 30.
Oh,
It's just so much range that it's hard to get in. StrikeMist. Gets the flow on that back 1-4 mix. Not giving him any room to breathe.
yeah. I wonder if we'll see StrikeMist slow down a bit now.
You'd think, but he's been playing aggressive, getting these counter hits on him. So we know he's been pressing. Another counter hit for PlantainPapi, wanting to keep those frames. A whiff could have been better punishment, but I think StrikeMist will take what he can. Trying to beat PlantainPapi down with this small Tekken. We've seen him do it with combos. We can see him do it small. June, of course, closest thing to a first round from StrikeMist.
Nice little saucy down forward one.
Of course, Leo Kleisen excels in close range, but June Kazama is maybe a zoner in this game. Oh, and a huge string finish. Launching StrikeMist. Uncharacteristic from him.
Peanut gallery once again going crazy.
And a huge get-up punish heat burst. And another heat smash.
Now we've seen this situation before. We saw this
getting
situation in the last game.
Counter hit pickup on that back 1-4. It makes you want to press. He's canceling it so well. 90 damage on that wall combo. And Oki and a float.
Oh man, we're
Allowed to finish
we're
the
kind of
keeper,
swinging.
No duck on that final move. That is a high for the viewers at home. PlantainPapi has only ripped it twice and not gotten a lot of value out of it because StrikeMist is not ducking it. But a huge sidestep hop kick off axis changes it. And a counter hit. Can. This is huge damage. This is the round. PlantainPapi clawing. StrikeMist, another back 1-4 mix. All safe. Tracked his step. Maybe remove that. And a massive Sabaki. That move does so much.
Oh man.
Looking for these moves in any way he can, going straight into stance and ripping it. No punish on the Sabaki. Duck, no launch. I think you take that if you're StrikeMist. You gotta keep your foot on the gas, but you worry about these cans. Low on the Sabaki, counter hit, clean. and we all know Leo at the wall. Drops. Oh. But a huge backflip. 80 damage on the combo. StrikeMist willing to eat that low. PlantainPapi takes the second game, or the fourth game.
Yeah. I told you, we were in that situation before.
Yes, we were. And we saw how PlantainPapi responded with his back to the wall.
Let's go!
Final game of this loser's final set. And I don't know who I want to win, because these are absolutely insane players on both sides of the screen.
Well, I think you know who you want to win. You want to win.
I want whoever gives me the best chance. Oh, and a hop kick, but no pickup.
All right. Both players feeling the space out a little bit. Big whiff from PlantainPapi, but no punish.
Loving that move. Enacting his plus frames.
All right.
Oh, and a huge, not letting him get away with the June BS. And PlantainPapi going into his stance in any way possible. He's seen the StrikeMist is not like that low, or does not like eating that mid, so not willing to duck that low. And a huge down four just to finish things off, knowing he's going to press.
Ooh, fishing for these lows at the start of the round. Goes in for the heat burst. Heat smash.
Well, oh, no wall spot on that.
Hands. Goes for a reset, interestingly.
So huge parry. That is one way that June can win this matchup. StrikeMist not willing to eat that. StrikeMist up 2-0 in the final game.
All right, once again, we have been in this situation
We
before.
have been in this situation before. Let's see how StrikeMist responds. I think if you're StrikeMist, you play aggressive. Maybe not that aggressive. Oh, but a huge counter hit. 27 damage and heat engage. But a huge counter hit from PlantainPapi. This is big damage. And June, of course, does way more damage without wall than Leo does. No punish on that hop kick or spring kick. Huge raw hell sweep. Catching him sleeping at the wheel. And a Sabaki, a parry. I'm expecting 80 damage out of this. Only 64. That's still good. He's looking for that low. StrikeMist takes game 5. A little bit of a pop-off from StrikeMist with some profanity. A lot of emotion from the guy. What a game.